Hello guys, welcome to another little CoasterB Top 3 overview, and this one is October 2020. Um, this month we had, Mr. Unit, StudioCavy, Denamberly, and T10 all placed in top 10, and the first one we'll be looking at is Mr. Unit's Northbury, submission, which is this, creation here. And yeah, this was using I think the sit-down coaster, if I remember, the corkscrew, I mean. And yeah, he had a little bit of a description. So I will read it a bit. If you want to skip ahead, there's some chapters. You can skip ahead in my description and you get right to the details if you want that. But here we go. 7:06 a.m., 1904. I'll do a little, accent for it. I don't know if that makes it worse or what. A strange metal machine seems to climb the clock tower of Church Hill 13. Look at the tower, can be heard from the bakery as people turn their head towards the tower. People panic as the machine enters the carillon. The metal monster disappears for a bit, but then it spreads its wings and leaves the towers. It takes a nosedive towards the local inn where people run for their lives. Fire! It creates fire! Screams the innkeeper. The big monster flaps its wings as it flies around the watchtower. It will burn the whole city. The monster takes a turn and flies towards the local restaurant, leaving a trail of fire and ash behind. Someone calls them on the defense systems as the machine flies straight into the ground as it tries to escape. For a moment, silence dominated the city. But was it over yet? It crashes into a wall of villa as it leaves a cabin in the local park. It has hurt itself. Somebody screams. With noise, it leaves the villa again and takes a knife straight into the post office. Is it dead? Ask the local people themselves. The people start to extinguish the fires as the peace has returned. No one has ever seen the machine again. This build, based in an old British town in the 1900s, tells the story of a strange object creating havoc at night. The guests experience the POV of the machine as it flies through the city. This little town is an area in the larger park like Fantasialand. It's a few attractions, a restaurant, a cafe, and souvenir shop. Special effects will look better at night. And yeah, that was Unit's little description. I gave a little bit of a British accent, I guess you could say. And I think this is actually the pivot coaster, if I got that right. I think. If we take a look here. I think it is. Yeah, it is. It's a crazy pivot coaster. But yeah, so I thought that was a pretty cool sort of like introduction to it, I guess, is what you could say. But yeah, I guess we'll just get straight to it. First off, overview. I really love the colors, just the main colors overall. The way you have these train lines set up. I don't know how quite they work yet. If we had all the decoration real quick, just to see how everything is laid out. We got the train that actually is not even a train. It's a track that goes back and forth, which is super brilliant. I love that. And how it's basically just a loop. You got some rail systems over here for stations. You got the cars, a car ride in here. And you got the pivot coaster station, of course, in here as well. Which is really cool. And you got a few little shops around. And yeah, it looks very nice. Now, let's get into it. We'll start over here. So we got the House of Office, which I think is actually the entrance to the whole park, if I'm not mistaken. No, I'm wrong. This is just the bathrooms. You do have a little nice little back room there, showing off it. But you got the House of Office, you got a really nice building here, using those adventure pieces and cubes to get those really nice details. You got Turn Up the Beat, which I love, it's a little pun. And again, great use of all these shapes that you're using here. And then you got Hugie Toys. Hugie Toys, I don't know if that's another pun, but it's a great name. I also love how that's actually a vision into how the train works. You can actually see the train in there come up. That's really cool. You even have all your effects controllers back here. Coming this way, we got a little factory. We got some, like a brewery, I guess you could say. You got a carousel in the middle, some nice foliage around here. That's a good use of the, industrial pieces, or the gear type pieces as the columns. And using this as a spotlight is also really interesting. I like how you did that. That's a great use. But yeah, putting the plants along here as planters, making your own planters is a cool idea too. Yeah, this whole area is very nice. I really like how it was done. I guess we'll do the lighting since we're here. But yeah, the lighting here is actually really nice. I love how you got really, like, sort of classic lighting, and then a few more theme parky lights over here with a little bit of an industrial deal there. The rooftops look very nice. You got some very nice chimneys and windows, and the colors look lovely throughout here. It's very well put together. But yeah, coming over here to this industrial area, we got the Wonder Bar, and I really like the colors you actually did there. It's very nice. You got some cool brewery kegs up here, I guess. I don't know if these is how you actually do it in these massive barrels, but it looks cool nonetheless. You got some great, like, vents that you made yourself. And I love how the train actually comes out of the brewery. That's a really cool little detail, having that sort of come out there. You've also made a really nice bridge and a system to sort of carry the train over. This fence feels really clean. Also, speaking about this area, I love how you sort of incorporate it. Oh, here comes the little train, the choo-choo. I really like how you actually did the huge thing coming up here with the trees sort of surrounding it coming out of this tunnel. That's very nicely done. Another good detail is that you actually made an evac for this train, which is a fantastic detail. I think this is the first evac that I've ever really seen. That really doesn't use any scenery. It just uses the fact that, yeah, you can just get off and walk, and yeah, it's very clever. Yeah, it is very clever. Coming this way, we got the, what is this? The Old Timers car ride, which is a cool little choice there. But you got a nice color building, well, I guess colorless building, here. And again, the piece use here is very nice and well done, and it fits very nicely in. Up here, you got a little sort of stone area up here for the roof, which is a great use. You got this nice little red, I guess, building, sort of red brick building, sort of carrying up the supports and everything. And especially since you're not using any mods, at least not from what I can tell, like, this is impressive custom supporting, for sure. And I love the effects that you have here with the fire and everything. Moving on to the next things, you got some, again, the great building. You got a new little good entrance for that coaster. Great use of the plants, and the colors in the plants are lovely. This building feels very English. It's very, very beautiful with the sort of arched across the pathway like this. That's very nice. You also got this pretty amazing fountain that you made using some skeletons and those basalt pillars. That's just very clever. Yeah, very clever indeed. Coming this way, we got the corner cafe where people can actually sit down and eat. I like that detail in the windows. People need to do that definitely more. Seems like we're missing an image, which sucks. I wish that would have been downloaded, but Steam did not download it. But you do have this really cool Patrick's Post Office. This is cool. This is really cool, and having this sort of different building on top. Yeah, it's just really nice. It feels very stately, which I guess is good. But yeah, I really like how you did it, and having this different sort of curved window here really just brings a lot of character. Moving in this direction, we got the tower, which has insane amount of detail. You got these windows, and then pillars in front of those windows, and then you got, like, all of this crazy detail with the clock tower and using the skeletons, using these stone arches from the vanilla game. You got the elephant tusks. You got like skeletons sort of like supporting the walls. This is just insane amount of detail. You're using rocks as detail work on those columns. And you even have like the cones, putting on the top there. This is an amazing build, and especially putting on this roof, these brick or these cube pieces, to sort of get that, roof look. And again, using those gravestones as another piece for the roof is, again, very brilliant. That's a fantastic unit. And again, I love how you incorporated the lift hill into this building. That's just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Coming over here, we get a more natural side of the thing. Really like how you did that for the car ride. Feels really nice and cozy. And you got this little rock cave that it comes out of, which is just amazing. And the bridge carries over. It's got a great incorporation to the car ride. And it's quite good. And you even got little, like, sort of, I guess, transfer maintenance. I don't know what this would be, like I guess a shed for the cars and the trains. But yeah, you come out here, you got a little train stopper. And then the other one just goes all the way out to the next stop. But you got this really beautiful station that you made. It's called the Piccadilly Station. And it really does feel like it'd be in Piccadilly, wherever that might be. But yeah, beautiful station. Feels very English, 1900s. Great job. And I love that you even put a little subway at the bottom here. That's really cool, having the subway just be in the back here. Great detail. Though it is the 1900s, so I don't know why there are subways yet, but I guess there's some crazy British genius then. Come over here, you got this more still natural side of it. I love how the coaster incorporates itself into the coaster, the train here. You got a nice little facade here for the train to go through with. The trees are just beautiful that you're sort of holding out. These two entrance gates is amazing, and I love how the train passes through here. It has some great detail with the windows and the roofing. It rains way too much in this game. Hopefully it will stop. But you got this really nice little path into this mountain side. Sort of like a fort, like maybe an abandoned fort. Which is really awesome. Really like that. And yeah. And you even got the, swimmingly. Oh no, it just goes straight under, and then it comes out there. Yeah, that's really cool. Coming back this way, we have Mistake, which is cool. Again, great detail on there. We got George's Bakery. Got some good little details on there. And you got a nice little building called Sherlock's Home. It's a good reference. I love how the coaster actually incorporates itself into the home and even like catches it on fire like you told in your story. Really like how that's sort of telling a story, and I don't know, I really enjoy when, things tell a story beyond what they actually, do. You got Rose over Bros, sort of like maybe a romance over friends, I guess. Don't know if that's a reference I'm not getting. Got this nice little stately home, I guess you could say. It looks beautiful. Looks actually gorgeous. Great use of these windows again. And you got another bridge out of here. Coming back this way, we got the Congress Center, nice little brick building. And the Come On Inn, which, again, very good play on words. Love that. You got the Titanic. Again, another great play on words, being the Titanic. And it's, it's all sinking. You can get it. And then the Corner Cafe. Again, these are amazing little plays on words, and I just love that. Coming over here, we got the storage. I don't know what the storage is supposed to be for. Maybe an armory. But the detail, again, is just immaculate. The spire on this roof and the whole roof itself does feel like it's a bit like that one, or actually that one. But I love it either way, and it's very beautiful, incorporating those same architectural things, but incorporating it in different ways is, again, amazing. Again, the effects you mastered, and finally, we got Church Street 13, which is at a beautiful station. I love this station. It's absolutely gorgeous with this sort of metal look and sort of Victorian metal look. It's just beautiful, with these window details and everything. Great use of all those shapes. So yeah, with that, I guess we'll go ahead and move on to the next mission, which was by StudioCavy, I think. I think it was by StudioCavy, so let's switch over to that. Alright, so here we are at an autumn walk from StudioCavy. This seems like more of a realistic take on the entry, which I love. I do love me some more realistic feeling parks. I always love that. But yeah, I guess we'll start over here, I guess, in this top spin area. This is really clean. It really feels, I don't know if this is supposed to be like based on a park somewhere. I'm sure you can find out in a possible StudioCavy video. I don't know if he did a video on this. But yeah, this whole little fence here is very nicely done. I think this is a piece. I'm pretty sure this is a piece. This would be insane. Okay, yeah. Using these pieces and the convex pieces. Also using the fences as the cue, making it feel less permanent. Here's a cool touch. These covers are amazing. Yeah, I love these little, or not covers, but planters. These planters are amazing, with the flowers and everything. And both these planters, and coming over here, these are just gorgeous little planters. These almost feel like something that, Eric Westcott, who's a gardener at Universal, would make. Or even, who's a person in Parkitect. Or even, what, Disney at Epcot would do. And it's just very beautiful, and the curves around the whole place is just amazing. Feels quite amazing. I love that. Coming over here, we got a little building, with a great details with AC, and yeah, nothing too special to say about that. It's just some AC. Again, great planters. These planters are just gorgeous. Just amazing. Coming over here, you get some more sort of architectural pieces with these like sort of smooth curves throughout here, and having these very sort of flat grass plains is amazing. Also love how you decided to cover around the edge with this clean white border. Feels really nice. You got this little sort of fantasy castle. Something maybe like a low-budget park would do, which is perfect. You got a nice little sort of aqueduct or columned area to hold up that carousel. And I love how it just curves around there. It's just amazing. Coming this direction, we got the queue entrance for the raft entrance. I guess that's what it's called. Yeah, raft. Alright. Fair enough. Love that. It's coming over here, raft access coaster. That's very cool. And they got a great little sort of entrance and everything in there. Love how you have this water area just completely being a moat around this sort of plaza. That's very beautiful, and how in the waterfall sort of come all the way back from here, from this beautiful little curves through here. Just the amount of curves you have in this is just amazing. Yeah, this is just an amazing build. You got some nice maintenance tracks. Though I don't know how you would change the... I guess you could roll one back in there. Yeah, I guess that would work. Yeah. But yeah, great little maintenance area back here and back lot area throughout here. Even got a little emergency thing and a little emergency staircase. And again, little plaza. Feels very gardeny and peaceful. I love that. Over here, you get another little backlot area. Some more suitcases. It seems like this is the resort hotel area. Sort of like half in, half out of the theme park. But you got some nice escalators in. You got the canal resort and park thing. And all the little details in all these hotel rooms is just amazing. I love all the little details that you did in here, and yeah, that's just amazing. Coming this direction, we got, it seems like a little restaurant. Yeah, a little restaurant. The Città di Venezia. And you got a little eating area out here as well, which is very cute. I love how you got little cutaways here, sort of cutting away what you can see, which is great. I love how you got even like a little exit out of here. And yeah, and again, the details down here are insane as well, like sort of cutting away so you can actually see what's going on. Having all those crazy details is amazing. Also, the fall colors in all of this are just beautiful. I love the use of the fall colors. And then right here, we got a beautiful drop tower surrounding this little turnaround. And again, the colors are just amazing. Yeah. Do you want to talk about the coaster itself now? The coaster, the supports are amazing. You got some crazy good details in here, with this amazing support work. And the colors of the supports are just so pretty, honestly. I love it, and especially right here. This is so pretty. This support work right here, that is amazing. Yeah, you've definitely mastered the support work here, because this is absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, fantastic job on this StudioCavy. Before we leave, let's take a look at it at night. Again, nothing too crazy, just some simple white lighting. And yeah, nothing too crazy. Yeah, definitely check out StudioCavy's channel if you want to check out any other creations they do like this. They always do a great job on their creations, and they're a fantastic creator. But yeah, with that, let's move on to the next one. Alright, so this one was a controversial one for some, but I actually really like this one. This one is very cool, and I've actually never seen this one in person, and I'm very excited. It is a Star Wars map, and T10 made a mod for it, actually, Yodatect, and it's amazing. So two of the brightest minds came together on this creation, and apparently my computer cannot run it, because I am running at 13 FPS. How? How did you get my computer to run at 13 FPS? Velocicoaster runs better than this. How did you do this? Okay, this is impressive, that you got my computer to run worse. Okay. Wow, okay, maybe I need to pause. Holy, okay. This is insane. Okay, first off, this is insane. Can we all agree? This is just insane. The amount of detail in this, and I assume this just came out right after Star Wars. The first one came out, maybe the second one, but you got like some really cool details in here, but getting way too ahead of myself. First off, the colors, the way that you have all the details and the sort of setup to it, you have this sort of hillside sort of coming up throughout here, and you got sort of the back, you know, having all that in there, and all that crazy good detail, like having, you know, the hillside sort of build up to you there, so when you walk in, you're just looking straight up, and oh my god. Okay, let me look. So we got Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. In a galaxy far, far away, on the planet of Endor, the Empire Army are making one last stand against the Rebel Alliance. Made by Dan Amberley and T10. And I gotta say, first off, let's start off with the simple stuff. This gold border around here is so clean. The only thing I will say that I will criticize is that I wish that this didn't poke out. I think that ruins a bit of the spirit of the competition. I think you could have even used like smooth long eggs to cover it up. Make like black smooth long eggs put there. But it looks very nice. um, Other thing I will say is maybe you could have made this out of shapes. Maybe that could have been a better idea instead of having a more blurry picture, but it still looks chef kiss. So good. I really don't know where to start. Huh. Okay. Let's start here. Let's start in the very corner. First off, you get some really nice sea plants throughout here. Yeah, amazing, like, just use of all that. You get little koi, I guess, in here as well. And I don't know what this is. What is this? Oh, is this the bumper boats? Oh my god, my computer's dying. Whenever I press V. Yeah, that's a bumper boat station. I don't actually know what this is referencing. I don't remember this in the episode. So I assume they're just coming up with this on their own, because I don't remember this at any film. But it looks cool. I will definitely look at all the details they're doing, because I don't even know what they're doing, honestly. You got the frustrums, you got some borders from, Space Attack and Sci-Fi Tech. You got cones, you're using all these frustrums and roof halves. It's just amazing, and all these octagons in there, and out here you've used a lot of beams to get that sort of planky look. You're using pillars, the bamboo pillars, to get some more fencing type look. You're using the Shy Guy pieces, and using wooden plank floors out here with the front fences. That's just beautiful. Coming out here, you got the same thing, sort of building out those docks and building another one, having those different colors in them, as well as a very nice choice. These trees are amazing. I don't know, I love these trees. What is that? What is that white thing that appears every so often? I don't know. You got these really nice conifers through here. And yeah, those are very beautiful with these nice pines. With the basalt pillars, that's a very nice detail. With all these good plants, not too much, not too little, it feels just right. Yeah, that's great. Coming in this direction, we got some more pines, more trees. Again, building these massive trees with a bunch of spruces is a fantastic idea. Getting that variety of plants and creating your trees out of it is just brilliant. You even got the sort of way that it's inspired off is it's based off the fire, or the redwoods, which actually are resilient against fires, so they actually do get burned up through there. So that's a good intention of detail, because that's where it was filmed, and so that's what you're doing. I think maybe it was filmed in the giant cicadas, but it's spelled the same, so I think both are resilient to fire. I might be wrong about that, but I think they are. You got some good rock details. These plants, again, not too much, not too little, just perfect. Again, using that plant trick to get those bigger plants. You got the use of the Joshua trees, and the plants, again, plants, I can't say this enough, plants are just perfect. It's just absolutely perfect. I don't know, it's just too perfect. And I hate you for it, because you make things too perfect, and I wouldn't be able to do the same. I think that is definitely one of the best things about your builds, Dan, is you literally make them absolutely perfect, especially Velocicoaster. Again, you got little seats here for the little Ewoks, very cute. You got little beams and everything, little bags and everything. Little bridges cross into each of the Ewok little places, which are really cute details. Good barrels and fire escapes to get those nice ladders up. And then I guess F2K hasn't been big yet. And you got this little hut with the tree growing out of it, and out of this one too, which is amazing. Then you cross again across this little wooden bridge, and you got a little storage area, I guess. I don't remember what that is about. You got another storage area. and little tarps across, sort of, I guess, for rain protection. I guess in the films it is a lot tighter together, but that's harder to do. And, you know, such a, you know, you'd be able to get rid of you'd have to get rid of the details, which is not a good thing to do. Putting all these trees in here to get that nice plant look is amazing. Crossing over here, you got another more trees, making those more bigger trees. You got the Ewoks in here. Oh, they're so cute. They're so cute. These little Ewoks are so cute. Oh, how do I... Wait, I can't touch them? Oh my gosh. These are people? Oh my goodness. These are people? Oh, they're so cute. Oh my god, how did you do that? You bought an Ewok mask. Oh, that's clever. That's very clever. What I really wish what you'd have done is maybe put Luke, Leia, and Han Solo in there, Chewbacca. That would have been amazing. That would have been a great Easter egg. Got little flicks and trailers shown there, but that's all right. I'll forgive you. Got little seats up there, very nice. And the attention to sort of like a chaotic little thing down here is really amazing. You even got a little pot here. Like, it's dripping water. Like, what the heck? No one's gonna notice that except me. Why would you do that? I love it. You got a little lift with a zip line type deal with all these ropes and stuff. Very accurate to the movies, which I love. Crosses all the way over to here, which you got even more Ewoks. You got a catapult that you made. Oh my god, I have to see how you made this catapult. How did you make this catapult? You made it of beams and cylinders and borders and cannonballs and satellite. Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. And dumb in a good way, because this is too good. You totally deserved first. You got some great little fires here. Well, I guess not great for the Ewoks, but I guess great for the Sith. Depends on what team you're on, I guess. And then you got this really foresty, like, sort of bottom here, which is beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Having this little hut here as well, again. Seems here you got this massive tree, completely destroyed. Using those cubes to get that nice tree look and the splinters. Using all those crazy cornices and everything, I love that detail. Crossing over to here, you got that tree knocked down. And other trees. And you got a little TIE fighter crashed down. It isn't made out of shapes, to clarify. It is just made out of one prop that T-10 actually had to make. So there's still a ton of work that were put in, but just outside of Parkitect. Got some nice vines climbing up the trees, and a great rock work through here. You got some nice plant work again through here, amazing. All the way down. I guess I'll work my way down to there, and well, you know what, let's just go down here. You got a little nice queue entrance. Feels so fucking clean. Oh my god, I hate you, Dan. This is too good. You even got lockers that are slightly, like, ajar, that so it makes it feels more realistic. Like, I don't even do that. Like, I wish I did that. You got a little for your safety sign. You got sci-fi stuff. You got all of these little nice cliche, like, theme park stuff. Oh my god. I can't. This is too good. Got, like, amazing Rise of the Resistance signs for the entrance. You got lasers popping out everywhere, firing like crazy. You got this amazing, like, sort of fence closing off this area from the people. And there's just, oh my god. Got AT-ATs that are crashed in here. You got all these crazy good, like, supports that you've made. You got little cannons that are firing off at you, and, like, vents, and, like, you know, crazy doors, and you got all these crazy details with this entrance to the AT-AT, which seems to have collapsed. Oh my goodness. And then you got another AT-AT that's firing. shots, which is amazing. Same with like breaking through the rock and everything. I love that. I love how the coaster goes through like a hyperdrive in here, like a hyperdrive system. Coming over here, you got Star Tours and another little locker area, the moon of Endor. Again, Star Tours and for your safety and everything. Love these little glow posts here that you did. These fences up here, you got a little stormtrooper dude. I love that. Love that. You got a little door as well to enter and everything. You got a little TIE fighter that's completely crashed down. The details within like all these pillars and like being able to see through. Amazing. All these little pipes going into this tower with this satellite dish, like OMG. And then the TIE fighter shooting little lasers at this dude is just... Oh my god, I hate you. This is the worst build I've ever seen, because it's so good. Ugh. I don't want to ever build in Parkitect again. Got little things over here, and little nets, and got a little setup for the rebel base back here. Like with these little oil barrels that you made. Like with the shapes and everything. You know, a little thing here, and like a little flagpole, and all these like sci-fi systems, and plugins and nets to sort of hide the thing with like leaves, and you got like satellite dishes and a waterfall with cannonballs getting flamed out of the catapult to be shot at these dudes, and these dudes are shooting lasers over here, and then these dudes are shooting lasers into here, so you can ride Millennium Falcon, Smuggler's Run, and you can ride like all these rides, like, oh my goodness. And then you got all these like little picnic areas down here with a little food area, another food like for your safety thing. Like, oh my goodness, this is so stupid because it's so good. Ugh. And then you got a little waterfall over here, and like little like tarp again, with the coaster flying into that cave. It's just so good. You got little like, I guess like dam over here. Got another AT-AT crashed, with it blocked off from the bumper boats. Coming back up here, you got more details of this rock work and these supports, right through there. Oh, it's a splinter. It came right off. I guess the AT-AT shaved it right off is what happened. Coming right over here, you got more picnic areas and little, is it an AT? Is it just an AT? I think it's just an AT or A... I don't remember what it's called. I think it's just an AT. Maybe I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Got this one, which is camouflage, and it's shooting out to the X-Wings out here. Got another X-Wing that's crashed here. You got some more good detail in this picnic area. The coaster going over, you got like little like wires and satellite dishes and all these crazy catwalks and pipes that are all coming out of here. The details in here are insane with these different colored pipes that are different, like rusted, and like you got like vines coming off of it, and these trees, and like all this rock work, and all these little details in the side of the place, and like out of shapes, and like, and then you cross over here, and you got these more orbital cannons. And then the detail for like breaking through all this stuff is like mind-blowing. And then you got this like Kylo Ren like setup here. Like, oh my goodness, and is this made out of shapes or is this part of it? I think this is, yeah, it's a shuttle, okay. And you made these powered like these like sort of like systems where it's like, you know, holding gas or something, and these are pumping out air. And then you come over to here and there's like a hangar. And then you put, and you got more AT-ATs and these waterfall parts with the rock walls, the water going through, and like the hyperdrive deal again. And the water sort of spurting out of these things, and all out of these pipes, and it's just so good. I'm scared to view it at night. Let's see how good it may be. Oh. You got, like, red light flashing, you got sirens over here, you got red lights flashing over here, you got glowing lasers, you got little afterburners, you got little lights through out here, you got the glowing lights over there, you got the landing light, the landing pad lights, the little lanterns throughout here are just beautiful. Are these lanterns custom? I think these lanterns are custom. Because if so, yeah, they are. Oh my god, these are custom! And then you put leaf plant bunches everywhere to put, like, little details. Oh my gosh! And then you got like all these supports everywhere. And then you got these amazing little lights everywhere, and the torches up here. Oh my goodness! And then all the fires and all that. Well, I guess I'm never building in Parkitect again. This is just too good for me to be playing this game. And the lights glowing here, and oh my goodness. This is too good. Well, I guess that sums it up. I am uninstalling Parkitect. With that, this is amazing, Dan. Fantastic submission. I really don't know what to say, honestly. I don't even know what to criticize. I guess the one thing I criticized was those sides, which wasn't that big of a deal. Kinda was, but not that big of a deal. But that was an amazing entry. You clearly earned first. Yeah. Holy, yeah, that was insane. Amazing job, Dan. That was actually amazing. So, yeah. Congratulations on that win, Dan. Peace out, everyone. If you do want to check out all of these workshop creations, they will be down in the description. If you want to check out the CoasterB video, that was the results, that link will also be down below. And with that, that's it. So, yeah, peace out.